What are the trade-offs working in a hyper-competitive organization versus a collaborative one?
Let me start by saying I think you can have both. I think you can have a hyper-competitive environment where you also have collaboration. But your point is well taken. Most companies err towards one side or the other. And I've worked in environments that are really competitive. And the great things about that are it brings out the best in you. You're forced every day to come into work and care. You can't just check out. And at the end of the day, you feel proud. I mean, that gives you a sense of pride and accomplishment relating against other people. And there's other good benefits, like you're around the best of the best, because competitive people tend to be attracted to competitive environments. Competitive people tend to do very well. And so you're surrounded by people who are successful and energetic and entrepreneurial. And that's really cool. The downside to it is a feeling of it's never good enough. There's always someone better. There's always something out there that's better. You're always competing, and to a certain extent, you may be winning, but you're always sort of losing too. and it never ends. And so I think that's pro-con. On the collaborative side, the pro is you get a real emotional feeling of camaraderie with people around you, and you feel like you're doing something good.
Yeah.
And that feeling is nice. And the other good thing is you attract like-minded people. So whereas in a competitive environment, you might find two people who disagree, and that's sort of part of the culture and what you foster. In a collaborative culture, you're getting people who tend to agree. And that's a good feeling a lot of times. You don't have to argue. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
On the bad side of the collaborative culture, you don't get that creative tension. So because everyone tends to agree and consensus is the norm, you don't get that creative tension where a guy walks in a room and says, you're full of it, calling it out, you're not doing it the right way, I can do it better. So yeah, your point is great, but I do think there's a way to integrate both of those and have a collaborative environment that has structured competition within it. Mm-hmm. So that people don't lose sight of the fact we're all in this together, but at the same time, there's an environment where people can be very clear and open about giving the best ideas.